Sign here. You understand that you'll be in there alone with him?
That was the agreement, yeah.
Turn around, arms out wide, feet apart.
Hello. Do come in.
Hi, I'm Joseph Heron.
I know who you are. Nice to finally meet you.
It's good to meet you too. Thank you for inviting me to interview you.
Please, take a seat.
Can I start recording?
By all means.
So, the interview with Xhuljon Daniels, Ashby Prison, Session 1. So, the 5 missing bodies.
We'll get to that.
I was under the impression that you agreed to these interviews for exchange for information on where the missing bodies are?
Agreed to isn't the wording I'd use. I arranged these interviews.
So you don't want to talk about the bodies?
Later.
So where do you want to start?
Small talk.
Small talk. Like what?
Why don't we begin by you telling me all about yourself?
I'm a journalist and I work for the Xhuljon Herald.
Yes, I'm aware of all that.
So, what do you want to know?
That's a nice wedding ring you're wearing. You fiddle with it when you get nervous. Why don't you tell me about your wife?
No, I'm not comfortable with that.
Why not?
It's my private life. Why don't we talk about your wife? You killed her, didn't you?
That's a story. You know, in all those years, they never caught me. Not until I killed my bitch of a wife.
Let's examine that then, shall we? So from the mid to the late 90s, you used to break into people's homes and attack them there and then. Then others you would abduct and kill them elsewhere, hence the missing bodies. But then you stopped. Why?
I got married. And 50 seemed like a good place to stop.
But then you killed your wife.
I hated her. I think I always hated her.
Then why marry?
I thought I could live a normal life. I hated everyone, not just her. I thought that if I could live normal just for a while, I could bury the hatred and become a regular guy. But as the years went on, everything she did irritated me. Everything. She moaned constantly. I told her, if she whinged about the washing up one more time, I'd choke her. To death. And here we are.
But that's when you got caught. Killing someone so close to you in your own home.
That was my favourite mistake. But that's my marriage. I'm still interested in knowing more about yours. I propose a deal.
A deal.
I'll tell you all about the first missing victim. Where I took them, what I did to them. And you tell me all about your wife.
My wife. Hi dear. How's your day been?
Fine. How was yours?
Weird. Stressful. That man asked me to interview him.
I'll go and make you a tea.
Okay. Thank you.
Seems like she's cheating on you.
Well, no. Let's move on. Let's talk about your second victim.
When you tell me more about Mary.
No. It's just... She wouldn't do that to me. She wouldn't be so blatant. She wouldn't be so in my face.
She doesn't care about you anymore, and she doesn't care what you think.
Alright, that's enough.
The only time you see the woman you love smiling is when she's scrolling through her phone. That must hurt. Do you know what I do? You already know what I do.
That's enough for today.
Wait. I'm not finished.
Fuck this.
Wait! Stay. And I'll tell you all about the second victim.
No more games?
I'll tell you things nobody else knows.
Ready when you are.
Mrs. Morley. She and her husband were 20-somethings. Nice couple. It wasn't difficult to get into the house. It was the summer of '97 and they'd left the window open when they'd gone upstairs to bed. I was in their house for hours, just taking it in. As I looked at their pictures on the wall, I began to admire their relationship. Then she got up to use the toilet in the middle of the night. That was when I attacked her husband. He was asleep. He stayed asleep. I threw him in the closet.
I laid in the bed in his place and waited for her to return. She was not happy to see me. I choked her unconscious and took her to an abandoned farm. I forget the name. When she came to, I beat her, and then I left her beaten on the ground as I dug her grave in front of her. As I lay her in the grave and started to pile the dirt on top of her, she begged, not for her own life, but for the life of her husband. He was already dead.
I'm going out.
You look nice. Where are you going?
Just out.
Don't you think I should know where you're going?
Don't be so controlling.
She's definitely cheating. You know what to do.
Look, not today.
Are you going to let her disrespect you like that? She's waving it in your face. I'm cheating. And you're going to let her away with it.
Look, stop talking about my wife like that. Fuck you, you psycho!
You need to kill her.
Help!
If you can't, I can. Let me in.
Let go of him!
Let me in.
With a lackluster establishing shot of a significant location. Next, a walkie-talkie preamble from the auteur, pacing steadily towards the lens, punctuating every other sentence with a hand gesture, and ignoring all the pricks milling around him like he's gliding through the fucking Matrix.
Who are you talking to?
What?
Why can't you just tell me who you're talking to and where you go at night?
What's gotten into you?
Why can't you just tell me?
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Sign here.
So these 5 missing
We'll
bodies.
get to that.
It was my understanding that you would agree to these interviews.
Agreed to. That's not how I would have said it. I arranged these interviews.
And now you don't want to talk about the bodies?
Why don't you tell me about your wife?
No, I'm not comfortable going there.
Why not?
Because it's my own personal life. But why don't we talk about your wife? You killed her, didn't you?
Ah, now there's a story. I got away with them for all them years. Until I killed my bitch of a wife.
Then why get married?
I could live a normal life. I hated everyone, not just her. I thought, if I could just live a normal life, just for a few years, I could become a regular guy. But then everything she did irritated me. Everything. I told her if she whinged about her washing up one more time, I'll choke her to death. And here we are. But that's enough about my marriage. Let's talk about yours. I propose a deal.
A deal?
I'll tell you all about the first victim, where I took her, what I did to her. If you tell me about your wife.
My wife?
I'm going out.
You look nice. Where are you going?
Just out.
Don't you think I should know where you're going?
Don't be so controlling.
She's definitely cheating. Are you just gonna sit there letting her disrespect you like that? Waving it in front of your face? Saying, I'm cheating. And you're just gonna let her get away with it?
You know, I've just had about enough of you talking about my wife like that. Fuck you, you psycho!
Let go of me!
Come back, Joseph. I'm not done with you yet. You know what you've got to do, Joseph. You know! Let me in, Joseph!
Something like this, a filler shot designed to give your eyes something to look at while my voice babbles on about facts. Sometimes it'll slow down to a halt, turn monochrome, and some of those facts will appear one by one on the screen. This is followed by...
Who are you talking to?
What?
Why don't you tell me who you're talking to and where you go at night?
What's gotten into you?
Why can't you just tell me?
I don't know what's wrong with you. Joe, I love you. Put the knife down.
Just tell me who you've been seeing.
Joe,
Sign here.
It's him! He's the one! Don't let him go! He's gonna kill my wife!
I'm not talking to you today, mate. You've got to go. Oi, you, calm down now.
No! No, what are you doing? Don't let him go! He's gonna kill her! Mary!